guys, how's it going? It's Clawrious Nails or the Coffee Cat, depending on where you know me from, but today I want to show you a little thing called RpgMaker, and this is how I make my games. If you put in a suggestion or anything like that in the past, I don't know, couple of months when I posted it on Twitter, if you've put in a suggestion for a game, I have been looking at it and I have been, trying to do my best to create your little projects, but at the moment I just want to show you how it all works, so let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a house, we have a little crop section, we have some trees and an outline of a fence and all that type of stuff, but the main thing behind it is this bar over here. As you can see, there's a lot of different things you can use. We've got A, B, and C, and that's 3 different areas. Also, if you change these places, into interior or exterior or stuff like that, it will actually change the look of what this stuff is. So let's go from this one to house, and that's the inside. So I'll add in, let's say, add in something. Let's put in a statue. Put a statue right there. And yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty easy, but the mechanics behind it is a little bit tricky. So we've got these 3 sections up here. The first one is the map, so that lets you draw on here. The second one is the items, so like the things you can interact with and talk to and stuff like that. So this girl here, she is interactable. If you edit the event, you can see she says, "Hello, how are you?" And you've got choices. One of them is good, one of them is bad, and depending on what you pick, she will say something different. So let's delete this actually, and I will show you how to do it. Okay, so we've got the clear contents right now. Let's right click, go insert and go show text. We're going to find her face in here, which is actor 2, and it's this green haired girl there. And then we're just going to type in, sorry if my keyboard's a bit loud, but we're going to type in hey, and then go okay. So pretty much when you walk up to her, and it says down here the trigger is the player touches the person that's there, so the green girl, and she's on the same level as us, so same as character. Otherwise she would be below us, like we could walk over her, or above us, which means that we could go underneath her and she would cover us. So let's go same as character, let's type in hey, and then we will insert us, if we get our face, there we go, to say hey back. There we go, and if you want a choice between that, you gotta delete that one. We'll say insert show choices. Now you can either say hey, or you can say hello, and pretty much you can just choose whatever you want to put in those contexts, whatever you want to put in there. But when you say hey, she can say something if you insert text to there or also to here. And then once all those choices are done, you go to the next level, which is letting you continue with your conversation. So yeah, let's just apply that. We'll go out. This box here is an event that lets you enter the house. So it says transfer player to the house, which is actually pretty simple. Let's delete that one and we'll do it again. So we right click, insert, go to number 2, and then you can go to transfer player. And in this little section here, you want to click on the lines, go to house, click just in front of the door or pretty much around there. So when you walk in, you do the same direction, so retain the direction you're still looking at, and the fade is normal. If we want to have no fade or a white fade, but I like to do the normal fade. So we'll go apply, okay, and yeah. So when you first start up the game, you will be this little player. You'll be able to walk straight into the house, which will take you to this section. And again, there's another interactive box there, which will let you walk out of the house. Also with the girl, you'll be able to interact with her. And yeah, that's pretty much the basics of RpgMaker, and that's how I'm going to be making most of my games. I know it's like 2D, 3D, 8-bit graphics type thing, but if you have a suggestion for a story or anything like that, just let me know and I will definitely try to create your story or your little ideas or your thoughts, or I'll implement some of your ideas into my game, which I'm making, called Anxiety Trip, which will be pretty cool because the last 2 games I made were a little bit buggy, a little bit glitchy. I have to go back and fix them. But they're both called Asylum and they're both on itch.io. If you want to go look that up on Google, it's actually a really good site. It has all the little developers and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the basic gist of the game. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you need any help, if you want any suggestions or stuff like that, let me know. And yeah, I'll do my best to to get your creations up and running. So again, thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome and bye!